The barbaric murder of David Haines, seen here in the Balkans in 2003, is shocking but not surprising.
In doing this, our office normally goes across to Belgrade and actually meets the people so they can gain trust from us.
Islamic State fighters said they would kill him, and just 11 days after issuing the threat to behead the 44-year-old aid worker, they did. News of the killing led David Cameron to summon senior ministers and advisers to an emergency meeting of the Cobra Committee, which he chaired. Earlier, he issued a statement. He said this is a despicable and appalling murder of an innocent aid worker. It's an act of pure evil. My heart goes out to the family of David Haines, who have shown extraordinary courage and fortitude throughout this ordeal. The world learned of this latest slaying in a chillingly familiar manner. A video featuring this man standing beside his hostage, who identifies himself as David Haines, before being murdered. Sky News is not showing any of the moving footage from the video, but in an audio message the man in black taunts the West.
Your evil alliance with America, which continues to strike the Muslims of Iraq and most recently bombed the Haditha Dam, will only accelerate your destruction.
David Haines' murderer appears to be the same British man who beheaded 2 other hostages in the past month.
There are various identifying features that he shares beyond the fact that he obviously bears a striking resemblance between the 3 videos that we've now seen, but also when they look at his hands and his eyebrows and do voice analysis, it's pretty clear that it is the same guy.
American journalist James Foley was the first Western hostage whose murder was released on video by IS on August the 19th. 2 weeks later, another American reporter, Stephen Sotloff, was decapitated and the footage uploaded. It was in that video that the extremists threatened to kill David Haines next. Barack Obama spoke of his disgust, saying the United States strongly condemns the barbaric murder of UK citizen David Haines by the terrorist group ISIL. Our hearts go out to the family of Mr. Haines and to the people of the United Kingdom. The United States stands shoulder to shoulder tonight, he said, with our close friend and ally in grief and resolve. David Haines was born in England but brought up in Scotland and lived with his second wife and the youngest of his 2 daughters in Croatia. His brother released a statement saying David was most alive and enthusiastic in his humanitarian roles. His joy and anticipation for the work he went to do in Syria is, for myself and family, the most important element of this whole sad affair. He was and is loved by all his family and will be missed terribly. Hundreds of British men and some women have travelled to Syria and Iraq to join Islamic State. And in the latest murder video, there is a threat to behead yet another British hostage. David Bowden, Sky News.